What's up guys, this is Sunny back with another video. Today real quick I want to share with you guys one of the product I received from Scythe. So Scythe was nice enough to send one of their CPU air cooler, Scythe Fuma 2. Now today real quick I want to test this cooler and share with you guys how this cooler performed with my Ryzen 2600 build. Now I will overclock my Ryzen 2600 to around 4 GHz and we'll see how this air cooler perform, what type of temperature we get out of this cooler. Now they did change a lot of stuff with this cooler, so we'll talk about it, and also I'll do a quick unboxing for you guys so you guys can see what comes inside this box. So let's not waste any more time and let's just jump in. Alright guys, so let's do a real quick unboxing for you guys because I know some of you guys want to see what comes in the box. So we have the Scythe Fuma 2 CPU air cooler right here, and let's do a quick unboxing. So let me just open the box here, and I do like how Scythe puts everything together in the box, really nice and neat. So first thing, let me just pull this small box out and you guys can see. So basically in this box you will find AMD and Intel installation kit, and also my favorite part right here. Scythe really cares about their customers, so they did include a screwdriver for free. Okay, the screwdriver is really helpful for installing, of course, the cooler, and also really useful for like building computer, installing your graphics card, motherboard, everything. So you do need this. This thing is really cool. Big shout out to Scythe for hooking us up. Now what else we have here? They did also included a thermal paste right here, you guys can see, from thermal grease, and that's really cool also. And then we have the AMD and Intel installation kit right here. Now don't worry, they also have the installation guide right here, so you can just basically follow this guide and you can install. Now if you have a AM4 motherboard and you are installing this cooler, you can just follow the AMD port and you can install easily, and this installation is really easy, so don't worry. And let's see what else we have. Alright, so right here, alright, let's move this box. Alright, so we have the cooler right here, and we also have slim 120mm fan. Basically the reason they went with one slim fan and one regular fan, so this fan doesn't interfere with RAMs, because nowadays RAMs are really big, really tall. So you know, most of the time when you install a air cooler, liquid cooler really doesn't matter, but with the air cooler you know, people have problem with the height and stuff. So that's the reason they went, you know, the smart way, and they used a slim fan on the RAM side, and in the middle they used a regular 120mm fan. Let's look at the cooler. The cooler out. Alright, so there is another fan right in the middle right here. Also a 120mm fan, you guys can see inside. Now you can pull it out. There is a cardboard in the middle also, so we can just move the cardboard, and if we want we can just pull this fan out also. So let's pull this fan out. Also I like the fact the top color is flat black, so basically you can use this cooler in any color theme build. So it doesn't matter if it's a black and white build, red and black build, or you know, gray and black build. Basically you can throw this cooler in any build. Also they did go with a different style fin design. I wish I had the Scythe Fuma version 1 here to compare, but I don't have it here. I have in my storage place, so I really can compare right now. Now also this cooler does come with 6 heat pipes, so you guys can see. Now remember, this cooler is a dual tower cooler, so you have 2 tower. Now you guys can see one tower is a little bigger than the other one. They did this because of the RAM clearance. Alright, so let's not waste any more time and let's just jump in and install this cooler. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, we are finally done with the installation and the system is running flawlessly. I managed to overclock my Ryzen 5 2600 CPU to 4 GHz, more than 4 GHz, you guys can see. And we had to dial 1.35 voltage. And right now we have here Ryzen Master running, so we can see the idle temp here around 30 Celsius. And we have Cinebench R20 right here. So real quick, we'll just run Cinebench R20 so we can stress the CPU. All right. Now, one thing I was really surprised. with the noise. Like, this cooler is really quiet, guys. These fans are really quiet. So you guys can hear. We are stress testing right now with Cinebench R20. And I have my shotgun microphone like around 8 inches away from the cooler right now. Like, these fans are really quiet. So you guys can hear. And also, if you're planning on buying this cooler, you really don't have to worry about the cooler interfering with the ramps, because you guys can see right hand side we have the slim fan, and you guys can see the distance from the ramps. Okay, there's enough space for, like, you can basically install any height ramp. It doesn't really matter, guys. You guys can see right here. All right. So we have the regular size 120mm fan right in the middle. Both of these fan speeds are from 200 RPM to 1200 RPM. So these fans are not loud at all. All right. So we're almost done. The highest temp we got 63 Celsius. 60. And if you guys are wondering, the score, we got 3064 PTS. Alright guys, as you guys seen, $59 Scythe Fuma 2 air cooler. Performance was really good. I managed to overclock my AMD Ryzen 5 2600 CPU to 4 GHz with 1.35 volts, and this thing was holding, can I say ass? Yeah, it was holding ass. And also, this cooler doesn't interfere with my ramps. And another thing I really liked it, and you guys seen in the test, this cooler is really quiet. So if you want a quiet cooler and perform a good same time, you can go wrong with Scythe Fuma 2. Alright guys, that should be it. Let me know what do you guys think. There will be a link in the video description. You can check out this cooler, and also don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys next one. Peace.